Hey guys, just a quick update. I'm sick again. So I'm gonna let Dan go ahead and tell you the update.
So this is an update about vocational rehabilitation in Gainesville, and I guess there was like an administrative shakeup because Natalie's caseworker, after her caseworker, counselor, or whatever you call them there, said that her and the administration thought it was the best option to close the case, that Natalie should write an email, a reply to her old email saying that it was okay to close the case. Well, Natalie sent one saying, per, the counselor name, her request, I'm okay with closing the case. So, and Natalie was okay with closing the case on VR. That's not an issue. But the next day, she got a phone call from her counselor, and it said, you need to rewrite this email to make it seem like it was your idea, not per whatever request. They said she called it a glitch. A glitch. It could be a glitch, in their legal department or whatever. If, lawyers or somebody got involved, or maybe like the ADA people or something, for civil rights or whatever. So the problem was they did coax her. And while I'm using they, one person talked to her counselor, but she was clear to made it clear that the administration was like involved or whatever in that decision or whatever. So Natalie was agreeable on the phone with the counselor, but we sent another email saying it was not Natalie's idea to do this.
It wasn't my idea at all.
See, so yeah. After Natalie sent that email, the counselor, I've got to make sure I'm not saying the name because I don't know how legal or whatever that would be, said, we need to have a video conference to make sure that everything is legit, that you're agreeing that it was your idea. Again, your idea. Was it your idea, Natalie?
No.
When Natalie corrected, the email saying that it wasn't her thing, I guess her counselor was already working on an email saying that, they accepted her resignation or case closure or whatever. So she probably didn't even read that email when she sent that out to, like, I don't know if it was just to Natalie or if she sent it out to the engineers and stuff too, but I'd have to go back and look on it. But so that's a problem. After that, the counselor sent an email saying that, Natalie needs to apply for a job training program. She has to have 10 to 15 days to schedule an appointment for a video call with the counselor and yada yada. Problem with that is she already applied for the job training thing, and this is a problem. I'll just go back and say this is a problem with the counselor she has right now. She's an airhead. She doesn't remember the conversation on the last phone call. She doesn't remember 2 phone calls away. She repeats herself all the time and makes these requests over and over, not remembering that Natalie jumped through all the hoops to do everything that she's requested. So obviously she forgot that Natalie already applied for the job training thing, and the job training thing, the counselor said you have to do that before we send out the engineers for a potential work order. So it was already confirmed with that counselor that she applied for job training. But yes, this airheaded counselor forgot, or whatever reason, didn't put it in her notes. Finally, Natalie emailed the administrator in the Gainesville VR office, and he gave her an option of what's called interrupted service, which is a 90-day hold on VR stuff, and you can actually request it to be not that long if everything else, you know, falls into place. So one of the issues is that because we have Trinity Baptist coming out doing work inside, they don't want to do work on the outside of the property. So if the Trinity Baptist and everything comes together, the fundraising, and we get all the items we need for the kitchen and the bathroom and flooring and stuff, if all that is done within 90 days, maybe they'll do a little bit of something. So Natalie is officially back in the VR program, but we don't know for how long. There's a very tiny hope that something small might get done with them. But if not, then I guess, you know, that's just going to be the end of the VR stuff. I mean, we'll see.